my friends? See, interface. Who will tell me about the interface? Answer my question. A lot of people are there. We have a crowd. Hmm? I wanted to know what is the interface and what, or you can say, what do you know about the interface? This is one of the most frequently asked questions in the interview. Yes. Okay. Nobody interested to answer my question. Let me call Barsha. Can you answer my question, please?
Interface is a kind of class that has all abstract method, so it's 100% abstract.
It is 100% abstract. Okay. Why we design the interface? That's my question.
To cope with the diamond problem in Java, right?
Hmm. What is diamond problem in Java? That question.
We cannot extend more than two classes if it's a regular class, because
Okay.
JDK gets confused when we call it. That's what so that is what diamond problem is.
Very good. Very good. So this is one of the reason why interface we have. But what is the main reason? Why your answer is right?
So if if we want to implement uh, more than more than two interfaces, we can do that.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, interface. I think you're right. Interface is basically used to expose the functionality. Expose. Meaning is like if you are designing some system implementation and you want somebody should not know your implementation, what you can do, you can design the interface so that he can access your implementation without knowing its internal detail. Hmm? That's fine. So you know, agenda is default method. So as you said, Barsha, you said in interface is pure abstract method. Sorry, pure abstract class. You said like that. Hmm?
Yes.
Not replying. Okay. So, but in Java 8, now you can define the method. Can you see this? Here we have interface Manisha. In Manisha, we have one abstract method run, but we have a default method. Can you see this? Default public void pool. Earlier, before Java 8, in the interface, you can only declare the method, but now you can give the default, you can give the definition by using default keyword. So do you know in Java, how many places we use default keyword? Any guess? Barsha. In Java, how many places we use default keyword? Answer is two places. One is
Um,
inside the switch. Second, you can use inside interface. Confused? These are the two places where we use which keyword? Default keyword.
can we say access modifiers too?
Yeah. This is not access modifier. You can say right modifier because it is going to modify the behavior of it. That's okay. This is keyword, right? Default is a keyword. Don't say modifier, right? It is only keyword. You can use in switch in order to give the default switch behavior, right? If anything does not match, so it will be the last option. I hope I'm making myself clear. Yep. And but you can see this default. You can give the definition and you can have static method also. So in Java 8, your interface can have, answer my question, default method as well as, you are not replying.
Abstract method.
No, abstract method already you have. New thing is you can have default method and static method.
Okay.
So this is the two thing which was introduced in Java interface. Anybody have any question query regarding this?
No, sir. So far, it's good.
Clear. Then we have concept of functional interface. Wow. What is the functional interface? Important. Before functional interface, I would like to talk about marker interface. Anybody heard about marker interface? Please reply. You have to say yes, no,
No.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
no,
know.
sir.
No.
Marker interface is an interface which does not have anything. Blank interface is called marker interface. And Java uses this concept many places. I can write some name of the marker interface: serializable, clonable, remote, event listener, random access. You know what these are?
No, sir.
These are marker interface. If you open this interface, it would be blank. I can show you. I'm going to show you the marker interface. You can write here serializable, and if you open it, in this we don't have anything. It is blank. I hope I'm making myself clear. Blank means interface which does not have any attribute and method declaration. It is called marker interface. Barsha, you got my point?
Yes.
A marker interface is basically used to take special decision by the Java virtual machine. I will show you many marker interface. Okay. I don't know. Have you gone through the topic that is called cloning in Java?
No.
No.
So in Java we have concept of silo cloning and deep cloning, right? So when you do the cloning, this marker interface is used. Another place, I don't know, have you gone through one topic that is called serialization and deserialization related with file handling? I'm just asking, if it is not covered, I will teach
No,
you.
not covered.
We'll cover that topic also. So this is not a two places where we use this. We use many other places. So we learn by doing concept. So marker interface you can define interface which does not interface which does not have any attribute and method declaration. Hmm? Interface which is blank. You understand meaning of the blank? Interface which is blank is called marker interface. Confused? No? Right. And now next question is, what is the functional interface? That is my agenda. Interface which contains only one abstract method is called functional interface. Barsa, you got my point? Interface which contains only one abstract method is called functional interface. So you know in Java, when you declare the method, by default it is what? You guys are not replying. When you declare the interface and you don't give the method definition, it is by default abstract. Public, void, run. Mhm. Right? And this question goes to public, void, moon. Mm. If I'm giving here definition, I can write default. Next, I can write static method also. How? Public static void main. Sorry, Ashma. You tell me what I talked about functional interface which contains only no not only one abstract method. Again I'm sticking to my definition. Interface which contains only one method declaration, or you can say only one abstract method. Interface which contains only one abstract method is called functional interface. Asma, what about Mocha? This Mocha is a functional interface or not? You have to give me the answer yes or no. Is it functional interface? Is it functional interface? Asma, think and tell me. See the definition and let me know. Is it functional interface? Ashima, you can, if you don't know, say I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Barsa, what about you?
So
Yes, you know.
yes,
Okay. Can you explain it? You answer right.
because it has a one default method.
Okay. Answer is in this public void run. Public void run is abstract method because in abstract method is what? Ashima, abstract method is what? A method which does not have definition. I don't know. This has been taught to you or not. Abstract method is a method without definition. Do you guys know the definition of the abstract method?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Method without definition is called abstract method. Let me write it. Method without definition is called method without definition is called abstract method. I can tell you, right? You here you're writing public void path. This method does not have definition. Then you have to write abstract keyword over here. That's cool. So in last interface, we have public void run, and this is not having definition. That's why it is abstract keyword is there. But second one is default, and third one is static. So how many abstract method we have in this way in this?
One.
Only one. So interface which contains only one abstract method, that is called only one abstract method. That's why it is called
Functional interface.
functional interface. What about one? One is functional interface.
Okay.
Yep,
Mm,
yep,
yes.
yep. It has only one method. What about two? First and two is same.
Yeah. Yeah.
First two and third.
Yes.
That's same. Okay,
Mhm.
that's good. Uh, okay, so if any interface is functional interface, you can use this annotation on top of it. I will teach you annotation. I don't know. Annotation has been covered for you.
Well,
Annotation has been covered for you.
yeah, we
No?
just learned about it on like servlet web annotation.
Okay. Annotation I will teach you. What is the annotation, when it was introduced, what is the purpose of it, how many types of annotations are there, how to write our custom annotations, and how you can process it using reflection. Fine. So, hello. This annotation ensure you have only one. This is your functional interface. Let me show you practically. I'm teaching you which topic? Java 8. You guys have to be very, active in my session. I don't know. Otherwise, you will feel sleepy. Java 8. Like here, I'm just writing one interface, and this is called functional interface. You have to tell me it is or not. No? This is functional interface? No, it is marker interface. But when you write some method is like pick, a picker. So this become which interface? Functional interface. And if it's functional interface, you can use this annotation. This annotation will give you the guarantee. This is functional interface. If you are trying to add some more method, it will give you the compile time error. I hope you understand the purpose of this notation. This
Yes, sir.
notation is kind of check. If you put this notation on the interface, this notation will ensure you have only one abstract method inside it. I hope I am making myself clear. So what we have learned, guys?
How to create a functional interface.
Functional interface. We understand marker interface, we understand functional interface, and we understand what are the changes has been done in Java 8 regarding interface. Done. Cool. Now The next topic which I have to teach you is anonymous class. What class? Cool. Anonymous class. So before talking about anonymous class, we should know a little bit about inner classes. I don't know. Have you done inner classes? Say no. Hmm?
No, sir.
Oh, good, good. If you say no, it's good. Why? Whatever I will teach you, you will go through it. Simple. I'm coming to my point. Uh, Inner class. Inner class. Normally we have four type of it. I'm not going to tell you. Let me show you some example. Quickly and quickly and quickly. A class. I'm just writing a class. I'm trying to. I don't know. Let me write for you. Okay, no problem. I'm just writing a class. My class is outer. Like here, this class is not inside any other class, so this class is called top level class. Why this is called top level class? Any guess?
It's the only class.
Yeah, this is not inside any other class, top level. And on top level class, here you can have either public or default. You cannot write protected and private. Remember it. This is one of the most frequently asked interview question. And even you cannot use static keyword on top level class. Does not make sense. Got it? So on top level class, what we cannot write? Static, private, and protected. You cannot write all those things. Protected. And even abstract keyword. This is no, sorry, abstract keyword is possible. This is outer class. Like inside this outer class, I am making inner class. Right? Hey, when you make a class inside, can I make a class inside another class? Answer my question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can make it. This is normal member. You here you can write private, protected, and public. So this is inner class, and this is non-static inner class. Like here, inner class you can only access with the help of outer class. This inner class we can access how? With the instance of enclosing class. Enclosing means the class inside which it is present. So my friend, you have to just remember some rule. Outer class, what kind of member I can declare? Any guess? You're not replying. I can declare instance variable. You know, we can declare non-instance variable, static also. Yes or no? You're not replying. Hmm? Sir, if everybody is sleeping, nobody will reply, then how I can teach you?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? Okay. I want please at least one or two people. You can motivate me. Here, this is clear. You can say, I know. Why? What are you teaching it? This is very fundamental, and we know everything. Oh, I know. You know everything. Show m equals to m. That's correct. And here I can also write n equals to n. That's correct. And here in inner class, Ashma, you have to understand. In inner class, we can only declare integer. Ooh, we can only declare p. We can only declare instance variable. You cannot make a static variable. Let me do that, and I will tell you the reason. If you try to write, and I'm telling you earlier, I was mugging a lot. I always forget it. What I said? In inner class, you can't which you cannot make static. Why? Like static keyword only makes sense when you can load the class, because static only in the sense when you can load the class. Inner classes you cannot load it. That's why you cannot have static inside it. Asma, my question answer. inner class we can't load with the help of outer class. Are you following me? Inner class you cannot load with the help of outer class. That's why this is important, otherwise you have to mug it. That's why we can't declare anything static inside it. Confused or got it my point?
Okay, what do you mean by we cannot load the inner class? Like we cannot access the inner classes of a class?
No. Accessing is different thing.
Okay.
Actually, when you deal with a class, normally I use two things: loading the class and instantiating the class. Both are different thing. Asma, hey, I'm saying I'm giving one statement. You tell me, hey, I'm just loading the class. It means I'm not instantiating it, right? But when I'm saying, hey, I'm instantiating the class, it means first of all I'm loading it in the memory, and then I'm making an object of it. It's clear?
Okay.
Again, you are not replying.
Yes, sir.
Like here, inner class, inside the inner class, what we came to know just now, we cannot
we
declare
cannot declare static.
static. But you think, right, it is going to be called with the help of outer object, right? Outer object will create an inner object. So in this show method, I can call everything. Can I call P? Of course, here we can, right? So this is show P, right? Okay, can we call M and both? Asma, yes. Because why I can call M and
Because
Because
it's
it
inside
is
the
the
scope of.
inner class.
yeah, inner class is created with the help of outer class object. If this object is created, then only this will be called. That time, M and N both will be available. What do you say?
Okay,
Hmm?
so you're saying if the instance of the outer class is made, then only the inner classes will be loaded or
Exactly.
called. Okay.
Inner class cannot exist without outer class. That's why when inner class you will call a method, that time outer class is instantiated, then M and N both will be ready. Mhm. So not replying. Let me make an up. That you have to just remember this much. Hmm? Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Here you
sir.
can add a main method. Like I want to call this show X method. What I need to do? Somebody saying what? Make an object of outer class. Yes, you know, outer new outer. Then I can say outer dot help me show X. Eh, you got it or confused? No. Hmm? Now I want to make an object of which class? Inner class. Ashma. In order to get an object of inner class, we need outer class instance. Already we have. So this is interesting. I can say, hey outer dot new Ashma. I want to make an object of inner class. You see the interesting syntax?
Yeah.
First time you may be seeing, right? Object name dot new inner. Or you can write like this also. Can you see this? New outer dot new outer, new inner. It is up to you. Okay. So where you want to assign to it, you can assign to outer dot inner. Confused? Hello. Nobody replying.
It's
You got the special syntax? Actually, you may be seeing this first time. That's why.
Yes. Yes, sir.
But this is interesting. So you can use both the syntax. First one, second one. Both are the same. I have done with the inner classes. So somebody would say, what is the inner classes? You can say when you define a class, and this class is a normal class, right? But I will show you just now. You can make it static also. Asma, I hope you understand inner classes.
yeah.
So this is the example of inner classes. I have done. Anybody have any question, query, please?
So, Professor, once we make the object of outer class and we point it to the inner class, can we call the method of the outer class from the inner class object that we pointed earlier?
Yeah. You can do that. Your question is, but you cannot call directly, right? You cannot say this object dot this, right? That's not
No.
possible.
No.
You can't do it, right? Inner object dot show x, you cannot call it, but indirectly you can call it. How? The show internally can call uh, outer class method. Can you see this?
Mhm.
Or I can tell you interesting syntax. You may be confused. Outer dot this dot, hello. Outer means this class. This means I'm pointing to the outer class object and show. But don't not get confused. We can directly call also. How, man? So x dot not replying directly.
Yes.
Okay, when we this is like sometime, let me confuse you. I can make a method with the same name also. My friend,
Mhm.
a big confusion. Oh my god, what confusion? If you only call show x, so which method you can call? This will point to this method. Am I right?
Yes.
You're not replying. This show is going to call own method first. Now question is how I can call my outer class method. What you can do? Then you have to use this syntax. Outer dot this dot. Hey outer. Your this means hey outer. Your current your instance method I want to call. So special syntax. Hey, I wanted to call what? Your instance method. Hey outer class. You got confused?
Yes.
Not replying. Yes.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm confused.
If you confuse, you can leave it. Okay, not a problem because it's not required. It's fine.
So
You
in
got
the
the
inside the inner class, will that be like overriding without being a child class?
where we are overriding. For overriding, we need inheritance, and in this equation, we don't have inheritance at all.
But it could inherit the so x before we create it.
No. It's not inheriting. It is using, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I lay an example. In the OOPS concept, we have two kind of relationship: has a relationship, is a relationship, and inheritance is a relationship. Are you following me?
Uh-huh.
Right now, outer class has inner class. It is a has a relationship, right? For example, I suppose I have a monkey, right? So you can say, hey, Nagen, you have a monkey, right? Because monkey and relationship between monkey and me, it is has a relationship. I has a monkey, I has a car, right? You never say, hey, I am monkey, right? Because I have monkey. No, that is incorrect, right? Hello, nobody can say I am monkey. Why? Because I have monkey. That is incorrect. Am I right? Somebody wants to become a monkey. What he has to do? He has to extend monkey, right? Extend, and that is not possible, right? Can we extend we are an object, right? Once object is created, you can't change its behavior. Am I right or not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you following me?
Mm-hmm.
So this relation is not a each relationship. In each relationship, which concepts come? Overriding. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know it's clear to you or not. Like here, I'm not doing anything. My inner class method can call outer class method. That's it. Problem is in my inner class, I have same method with outer class. So if you simply see so, it will call this method. But if you want to call outer class method, what is the syntax? Outer dot this dot method name. Clear? That's it.
Barsha actually is referring to method overloading because both of the methods have the same name, which is
No. If it is same, but you see the context here. Method overriding, we have two classes, super class and child class, right?
yeah.
But here we don't have super class and child class, right? We have inner class. That's why even though this method signature and this method signature are same, but it is not a method overriding. You got a point?
Yeah.
This is not method overriding. Reason, Ashima, why it is not method overriding? Because we don't have parent and child relationship. Here we do not have parent and child relationship. I hope I'm making myself clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Relationship. Done. Okay. I will take your 2 or 3 minutes more. I'm going to make a, another inner class, but you see little bit difference. Outer. I'm going to make it static. I need your help. Don't try to mug it, okay? Like here we have static inner class. Ashima. Everything is same, but the class which is a normal class I am making static. So you understand the difference between previous code and this code? Ashima. Ashima,
Yes, sir. But
where she is? Like what is the change between? Let me tell you. This is the class, and this class is earlier it was a non-static class. Now it's become static. So what rule we have? Like in order to make an object of static inner class, we don't need an object of outer class. What I said?
in order to make object with static
You
inner
know, in
class.
previous example, what I did. If you want to make an object of inner class, you have to make an object of outer class first. But if it is static inner class, then no need to make object of outer class. That's one thing. And second thing is, Asma, I said inner class can access only, uh, you know, uh, inner class can access everything of the outer. And I said my inner class cannot have static variable, but here it can have. Static inner class can have which kind of variable inside?
Static.
Static. Earlier it was not, right? Asma.
Yes, sir.
Earlier it was not. Make sense? But
Yeah.
but you need to understand static inner class is also known as nested class. What I said?
Yes.
Static inner class is also known as nested inner class. Please remember it. You understand the nested inner class? Yes. If a class static inner class is called nested class. Ashma, in nested class, static inner class, you can have nested class or static class, static inner class. In this, we can have static, non-static both, right? Why? Because static class can be loaded. What I said? This class, this class, we can load with the help of outer class. This inner class we can access with the instance of no. This inner class we can access without
Without without the
without instance of
instance of
enclosing
art.
class. Yeah, enclosing means outer class. This class we can load with the help of outer class. That is correct.
Like, even if
The
the inner class is static and the outer class is not static, we can still access outer class.
outer class cannot be static. I told you already, right?
Yeah.
Outer
Yes.
out. So outer class is non-static. It is for sure. Inner class. If inner class is static, you can directly access it, right? And static inner class cannot access static variable of outer class. That is important. Static. What is it? Inner class can't access. What is it? Static inner class can't access static variable of outer class. Why? Because just a second. I'm sorry. I just said opposite. Static inner class can access. I should say can access only static variable or method of outer class.
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah, let me tell you. Reason is there. Asma, static inner the earlier inner class can access everything of the outer class. Am I right? But static says static inner class can access only static variable of outer class. Asma, why?
Yes, sir.
Reason is if you call this, you cannot give the guarantee object of outer class is created. You cannot give the guarantee, right? Because inner class you can access with the help of outer class. Are you following me? So you cannot give the guarantee non-static variable that time will be instantiated. Are you following me? Non-static variable will be only instantiated when you have object of the outer class. I hope I'm making myself clear. Why inner class cannot access static non-instance means only it can access static variable of outer class. It is clear to you? Again, I'm repeating it,
Yes. Yes, sir.
guys. Do you understand why static inner class can access only static variable of outer class in closing class? Because this class anybody can access with the help of outer class without making instance of it. Because in order to make the instance of this non-static variable and method, you need to make an object of it. That's reason. Okay.
Okay,
So
I have a
as yeah, go ahead.
no. My question is like, if a class is static, let's say in this one, the inner class is static, right?
Hmm.
If a class is static, you don't have to create an object to access its methods or
No.
variables.
Class is static or not doesn't matter. If
Right.
class, but in order to access static method, you can call with the help of class. But in order to access non-static method, you have to make an object of it. Same rule. Are
Yeah.
you following me? This static only ensure this inner class is going to access static variable of outer class. That's it.
Okay.
Got a point?
Yes,
So
sir.
here, Asma, I can access P, I can access Q, right? Q I can access because it is within the class. All right. But you know what you cannot access?
And
You cannot access M. Why? Because M is non-static.
non-static.
And show you can access. And what about this? Like if you want to access outer class, simply you can write like this. Sorry, I did mistake. Give me a second. As per the rule, I'm just thinking, can we access this anywhere? No. Let me try. Mhm. Give me a second. You cannot call at all. Why? Same reason. Ashma, this method you can call when we have object of outer class. Am I right?
Yeah.
So this can be accessed. This method can be called with the help of outer class without making an object of it. So you cannot call the show method. What about this static method, Ashma? Think and tell me. Suppose we have one static method. Wow.
You should be able to
Right?
access it.
Yeah, static anybody can access it because static method, if you want to call, we don't need instance of the outer class. Wow. Right? So if you want to call it, what you need to do?
Make the object of the outer
Class name of the outer class, same funda dot. Wow, it's clear to you guys? Done. Now I'm doing a little fast. If you want to make an object of inner class Asma, what we have to do? Simple, but you have to use outer class name dot inner class Asma, and here you can use new operator. Simple. You got confused or got my point?
Sorry, your screen is frozen on my side.
Uh,
So.
it's always happen.
Yeah, I know.
N dot.
Okay.
You are not replying. N dot. What about the other people? You got the funda? Like here, if I want to make an object of inner class, I am making an object of outer class here. Answer my question.
Yes.
Hey, I'm no, I'm not making an instance of what?
Outer.
I'm not making instance of outer class here. Asma. Simply I'm doing new. Like here I'm using outer class dot inner. So I'm making an object of outer class or inner class here.
Inner.
Yeah. Here we are making an object of inner class directly with the help of
Outer class.
outer class. I have done. Please, I'm going to share this code and you can have a look on it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm telling you one thing to